Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to your July horoscope here. And so, we're going to take a look into kind of a couple different areas of your life for the month. So, without further ado, let's get into it. But the first things that we're going to be looking into is what's kind of coming up for your like love slash relationships. Then we'll look into, ooh, come on, career slash studies. Those two just wanted to come out, so we'll just look at that. And then let's take a look at your like your spirits, like spiritual self, manifestations, how you feeling about things kind of going on in your life. Do you feel like you're on the right path and or such? So let's get to some cards here and keep her moving. All right. So let's take a look at your love and relationships for the month. So the Chariot reversed alongside the Canary Spirit. So for my Sagittariuses, when it comes to your love and relationships this month, it feels like you're going to be a little bit stuck in finding new ones. I feel like you're not going to find a ton of new people. For the people who are watching, you aren't going to because a lot of this is going to be July is really focused on singing your own song, tooting your own horn, and the such, and it's kind of just going off and doing your own gosh darn thing. Because with the Chariot reverse, it does feel like you are kind of just being halted in progress right now when it comes to like manifesting new things or going somewhere else. Because like honestly, Spirit's like just be in the here and now, right? Be in the here and now. As it seems like it's like just have fun. Sing your own song, go out, party, have some fun. The people you have in your life seem to be pretty good for the most part. And honestly, you just doing you. I think you're going to start realizing red flags in other people who might not be compatible with you. Because also with this Chariot card, this is like one of my giant red flag cards. There's a lot of red flags with certain people, places, things that you are probably going to start realizing or haven't realized because you kind of just been focusing on you. And I think this month in July, it's going to be like, no, it's time to start. We want you to start recognizing the red flags and people around you, please and thank you. Especially when it comes to different relationships here in the month of July. And there's been probably times where you haven't recognized the red flags because you're really focused on what you've been doing. And I think it's time Spirit's calling and be like, hey, there's some not so good people around you. We need you to like nip that in the bud and get rid of them. But we will learn in due process. All right, so looking here at your career and studies, you got the Six of Swords reversed as well as the Two of Cups reversed with the Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. So when it comes to your career and studies, it seems like if you've applied for a new job, if you've been applying for certain people or certain like positions, it seems like you're going to maybe be struggling to like get that dream position or the such. And it's not that it's a bad thing that it's happening. It's more that it just might not be meant for you. I almost want to say Spirit's like, hey, some things are just not good for you. Like you don't want to get a wasp be like stinging your arm. I think a lot of this is coming down to not everything is meant for you, even though you go for it, even though you're trying to get it. It's not always meant for you. It's not always something that you need. It's maybe something that you want. And that want for it is maybe not the best thing that is what's good for them. I think there's going to be a lot of redirection here, especially with the Six of Swords as well. A lot of redirection with where they're going in life. I almost feel like it's going to feel a little aimless in the month of July where it's like, I don't know what's doing because someone rejected me. It feels like for a lot of these Sagittariuses as well, you've kind of gotten, I almost want to say you got lucky girl syndrome or lucky. I want to say, and it feels like this month is like one of the first months in quite a bit where you haven't gotten lucky or aren't going to be super lucky. with things kind of going your way, but it's because you're kind of being redirected somewhere, because like your talents are going to be extremely useful over here instead of over there. And Spirit's just wanting to redirect you a little bit. So let's take a look at what's kind of going on with your spiritual sense. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So when it comes to your spiritual self and like where you're feeling that you're going, I do feel as though you're going to feel like, oh shit, what am I doing? This is time for a lot of reflection. It's also time for you to slow your butt down instead of having having your heads in the clouds. I need you back here in reality, especially with the be here and now alongside the wombat spirit / being at home. Honestly, this is really feeling like, hey, let's just get you we need to get you in a better state, or we need to get you realigned in a different spot, because it's like you might have been have all these, not illusions of grandeur, but more of you have all these dreams, you have all these ambitions, but how are you going to do them? Because it seems like humbleness and grounded in reality are the two things that kind of keep coming to my mind. Humbleness in getting you grounded in reality, because not everything's always going to be your heads in the clouds. You kind of got to come back down to earth with the rest of us. Because an obstacle that we have here is the Magician reversed, which is manifestations not coming not coming to reality. It does feel like we are having delays in manifestations, because maybe these manifestations that you had aren't coming for you, or they weren't meant for you. Because what's kind of going for you, right? Like, what's kind of the big surprises? For some people, I think you're going to be having a new relationship with yourself. Old relationships that you thought were good that actually aren't, because we were ignoring red flags before, are going to start falling apart, so we can start new ones. Like, old relationships that no longer serve you, that we were ignoring the red flags on, are going to kind of fall apart. And this is going to be good for you, because you get to start brand new. You get to start a brand new you. You get to get realigned with yourself, because that's what needs to occur. Because we might be thinking one way, but in reality, we need to be looking, instead of looking left, I need you to look right, because to the right is actually a bigger, grander, beautiful, more thing than the thing on the left, but you refused to look right before, and so we need to get rid of the thing on the left so you look right, is kind of what this is feeling like from Spirit and the stuff going on here with my Sagittariuses. So that's what I'm feeling here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope if you liked, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts, opinions down below. Otherwise, I want to say a great big thank you to everyone who's watched. And if you want to follow me on my other socials, you can do so. All the website links are down below. So thank you so very much there. And I hope to see you guys in other videos in the future. So thank you, and bye.